Hi, my name is Jean Gao and I am a sophomore at Binghamton University. In this video, I will be talking about why the United States should have to pay reparations in the form of money to African Americans in this country. The harms of not paying reparations are economic injustice, increased racial divides, and global morality. Solvency. My claim for solvency is that money will solve all of these problems, and this argument is inherent because African Americans have not been paid. Okay, so there has been an economic and moral transgression on the part of our country, and that is the unpaid labor under 175 years of lawful slavery, as well as 100 years following the abolition of slavery of Jim Crow legislation, in addition to the resulting discrimination that still plagues the United States to this day. These are reasons why reparations need to be paid. I propose to use 1% of the defense spending of the United States over the course of the next 10 to 15 years to pay off reparations. Defense spending, according to the most recent report from the Washington Post in 2011, reports that 20%, a whopping 20% of our national budget is spent on defense spending alone, on defense alone, which equates to $718 billion a year. I know. Imagine if we had that money. $718 billion a year. I propose to use 1% of that 20% of defense spending, which is equal to $7.18 billion, 1% of the $718 billion, $7.18 billion for reparations over the course of the next 10 to 15 years. I believe that this will be sufficient in paying off reparations, and the 1% will not make any drastic difference, any significant difference at all whatsoever to our country's ability to maintain national security. We outspend any other sovereign state in the entire world in defense spending, and 1%, 1/100th of our annual defense spending shouldn't make that big of a difference, especially since we spend that much anyway. In addition, we should pay reparations because of the preservation of a moral global economy. The United States would look like it did the right thing, which it would have. We would have, because we would be following the lead of other similar countries like Germany and Austria to the Jews after the Holocaust, after the crimes committed during the Holocaust, as well as the Japanese to the comfort women during World War II. Higher awareness of global morality is an obvious means to rectify our historical injustices in the past. If we give African Americans enough money to elevate them from their current social standing, over time we will be able to close the racial gap between Caucasians and African Americans in this country. This has been my proposition opening. Thank you very much for listening.